Serum B12 isn't considered a diagnostic tool for B12 deficiency. Low levels of serum B12 are not always accompanied by a B12 deficiency. And on the other hand, B12 deficiency doesn't always correlate with a low serum B12. This is because between 75 and 80% of your B12 is stored inside of your liver, and a large percentage of the remaining 20 to 25% is stored inside of your cells, not in the bloodstream. So blood levels of B12 may not actually correlate with intracellular and intrahepatic, meaning within the liver, levels of B12. There are a few diagnostic markers for B12 deficiency. A high MCV is used to make the diagnosis of B12 deficiency more likely. High homocysteine is also an indication an individual has a B12 deficiency. However, there is something important about both of these markers. A folate deficiency can also elevate homocysteine, and a folate deficiency can also elevate mean corpuscular volume, or MCV, meaning that if you just check homocysteine and MCV, it could be a folate or B12 deficiency, and it could even be both. However, if you do want to differentiate between a folate and a B12 deficiency, the most predictive value is a methylmalonic acid value. As you can see, both folate and B12 are required to turn homocysteine into methionine. A deficiency in either of these two micronutrients impairs the conversion of homocysteine into methionine, leaving your homocysteine levels elevated. B12 is also required to turn methylmalonic acid into succinyl-CoA, but folate is not involved in this process. Therefore, if you see a high MCV and a high homocysteine, you could simply just increase your dietary consumption of folate and B12. But if you do truly want to get to the bottom of what is causing this issue, a high methylmalonic acid is an indication that B12 is the issue, but a normal or low methylmalonic acid may indicate that you have more of an issue with folate. There are many reasons you could have an issue with either one of these micronutrients. It could be because you are simply not consuming enough of them in your diet, but it also could be a genetic abnormality. But hopefully this video shows you that we can't always take blood values at face value. If you have low or high B12, low or high sodium, potassium, and other markers, it doesn't always mean that you do or do not have a deficiency in one of these micronutrients, because there are many other factors at play. So getting blood work is the best first step, but finding someone or learning how to properly interpret it is probably even more important to use this blood work to improve your health and vitality. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.